So I've decided what goes in each of the storage areas. Wood here, stone over that side, all the organic stuff over here, redstone and nether stuff. The nether stuff will probably be everything from piglins bartering as well. I feel like I probably won't need all of this for redstone components, so this will probably misc. But with those decided, we can start putting in the actual storage system, I think. So over here, I've got redstone things. Raw redstone, bunch of chests, and iron and chests to make hoppers. We are going to start with putting all of the chests in. Might regret this later, but I don't know. Got a place to start as any, I reckon. If I can place those right. So I'm here in the world download for Gnembon's multi-item sorting system, so I can figure out how the redstone goes. Over here, I've customized the final result, so it will look like how it will in my world. Now, if I place in this chest, which has the MBT data for being full of stuff, then that should slowly start filling in. I'm also going to add these in because I've added extra row up top, which from some preliminary testing I did should actually get sorted, except for this chest here. This chest here, the stuff is going past too quickly. So that one doesn't get filled, but all the rest, extra stuff, be fine if nothing gets sorted into that one. You can just use that as a dump chest. Just fill it with seeds or something. It's whatever's in my inventory at the time. So I'll let that run for a while. Some of the stuff, yep, there's the yellow terracotta going in there. I didn't fill these in any logical order. Just the order they ended up in my inventory. So that will take a while. So everything's finished sorting now, and as expected, no spruce in here. Or spruce in the output. Also the white terracotta, because apparently I didn't put that one in any of these. So that's fine, it's not broken. I just didn't include it. Like, I wondered which color I was missing when I was putting stuff in. Apparently it was that one. But I've also found out that, well, worked out that because this bit here, I'm gonna need to flip several of these because this should be a hallway. Hallway is fine on this side. Got plenty of space for the wall. But on this side, you get a torch tower. That's should be fine, I think. Well, next step is counting how many of all these this is, so I can craft them up and start building one of these. So I needed to AFK overnight for enough iron to do the crafting, but this should be all the bits for one unit of the sorting system. One. Ooh. So I think we're gonna start with this one here. And on that side, we'll just do regular sorting systems, not these fancy multi-item ones. The design I'm using for this storage system is by Gnembon. I'll put a little link up in the corner and down in the description. It's kind of a complicated one, but the world download for it was really useful. I'm glad that was a thing. Yeah, so I placed these droppers wrong the first time, so I had to rip those all out, place them back again. The thing about recording this redstone as a time-lapse is that it makes it look like I actually know what I'm doing. Because the time-lapse doesn't show all the times where I have the game paused to go look at the reference image, which is probably every 2 seconds. You'll also see a bit later where I lost several of the components in all the hoppers, because apparently things get moved around somewhat and end up in weird places with a half-built storage system. But we get through it eventually, and we have our storage system. Need to test it. Hopefully it does things. We'll need to see if it does things. So, spent some time tidying this up. Still need to assign what's in all of the spaces, but started a few of the chests. Deep slate, terracotta, sandstone. And over in this section over here, I put in some of your more simple item sorters, because these are for bulk things like stone, which, yeah, already one full. Still need a couple more hoppers back here. I've run out of wood for chests. Still need to do the ones around here too, for deep slate and cobbled deep slate. And then the other side needs a bunch of these. So that's gonna be a whole thing. Don't think I'm gonna be able to get all the resources for that this week. In the meantime, I've started some little improvements to the storage room. Got some lamps up. Might replace the glowstone with another lamp. Bit weird having just the one block there. Put some lamps down here. Put some anvils in. Only on this side so far. Move my stone cutter here. This hallway is still left blank. And I've started moving some of the temporary chests of stuff out there. Still got all this cobble and the sand that need moving over. That one's empty. Okay. Yeah, that one had sandstone. Oh. I did a weird thing too. Got the water stream coming across these ones, right? It's gonna go right round. But then I've made it go over the top of this item sorter. Because those hoppers will just accept the items into the system and they'll get sorted. It's weird. It might overload it. But it will work eventually. Not intended uses. But what I'm doing now, why not? We'll see in what ways that is terrible as we go. So I think I'm gonna do just a little bit more work around the top. And we'll see how things look after. So I've put a little trellis up on this level. Dotted some lanterns around. So now that's all green and lit up. There's a couple of vines up there that will eventually grow their way down, which might be a whole thing. Because let's have a look at the outside at the moment. Oh, that's a lot of creepers. Yeah, this is the outside at the moment. This is after me cleaning it up a little. Because it turns out that vines don't have the new length clipping feature like cave vines, weeping vines, and twisted vines do. So regular vines will still just keep growing forever, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh well. We'll figure that out another time. But ooh, baby zombie. And a regular zombie. Go away. I'm just gonna sleep. Sleep. Why is there more of you? Anyone else? Anyone else? Nope. Okay. So, that's all we've got time for this week. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. See you next time.